When the alarm siren goes off, everything immediately shifts into maximum tension. In this video, you'll witness heavy-duty recovery machines operating at full capacity, taking on some of the most extreme rollover accident. There is no room for error when tens of thousands of pounds of steel are hanging overhead. Now, let's begin. 11 p.m. The radio crackles, dispatch calling in a serious incident on Highway 210 between Sunland and Wheatland. We arrive first on scene. It's devastating. A box truck has gone off the roadway, plunged down a 59-foot slope, and is lying completely overturned. From this moment on, the job is ours. First step, assess lift points, but within minutes the answer is clear. There are none. No structural point remains strong enough for a conventional recovery. The frame has completely lost its integrity. One mistake, and it could tear apart mid-lift.
I don't need it, I'm just trying to... Something you never see in SoCal.
Container lifting lines are deployed. Every cable is positioned carefully, protected against friction and cutting. In the wet darkness, every move must be precise, because down there is no second attempt. Tension begins to build in the system. The first movement appears. The truck shifts, slow, heavy, dangerous. Commands are short, direct. No one speaks more than necessary. Metal groans, sharp, dry. Warning. The truck is breaking apart under immense stress. This is no longer a standard recovery. This is a battle between pulling force and the last limits of what structure remains. Everything slows down, and that slowness is the only thing keeping the system within limit. The truck lifts off the ground, suspended midair, a moment where the entire crew holds their breath. Every centimeter is controlled through perfect coordination between two lifting systems. We maintain balance. I control the winch, easing tension bit by bit, while Alex holds load on the opposite side. No rushing, only precision, repeated again and again until stability is achieved. The truck nears road level, but now the truth is undeniable. The body is barely holding together. No roof, no frame, just a warped mass of metal trying to stay intact. The most dangerous phase begins. The guardrail becomes a deadly obstacle. One small impact could shift the load and collapse everything. We move inch by inch, every action calculated. The truck begins rotating midair. Slow, heavy, under pressure. Every movement must be exact. A minor miscalculation could destroy the entire balance. Coordination reaches near perfection. Timing aligns almost flawlessly. This is where experience and instinct decide everything. The truck is finally placed safely onto the recovery vehicle. What was once a massive machine is now nothing more than twisted scrap.
Let me check.
Our second call comes in. The damage stretches across the roadway. Severe. A semi-truck is pinned against the guardrail, its cab crushed. A toy hauler has been thrown down an embankment, completely shattered. The gooseneck hitch has torn clean off a Ram 3500 Cummins, a clear sign the impact exceeded structural limit. Priority, clear the scene. The semi is handled first to create working space. Inspection reveals the turntable is completely detached. All standard recovery methods are now off the table. We rebuild the plan from scratch. Rigging points are inspected carefully. Weak points are immediately rejected. We settle on the wheels and main structural frame, the only parts capable of carrying load. Specialized cables and soft shackles are deployed, every detail calculated to minimize further damage. Then a major complication. The rear axle is completely destroyed. We stop, reassess, adapt. The system is re-rigged to a secondary axle, the only remaining stable point. Tension is applied. The trailer begins to move, slowly, heavily. The structure starts separating from the body. Main lift begins. The crane raises carefully, keeping wheels low to maintain a stable center of gravity. The vehicle follows the calculated path. Inch by inch, it returns to the roadway. When the wheels finally touch down safely, only then can the team breathe again. A recovery balanced on the edge, where every decision stood between success and disaster. Less than 24 hours later, another call. We're dispatched to a residential access road in Maltrata. A Torton truck has fallen roughly 40 meters into a ravine. The scene is heartbreaking, the vehicle shattered from the violent crash. We begin rigging chains and cables. Heavy-duty 1-inch steel lines secure the chassis to the crane. But within minutes, load assessment forces a change. The center of gravity is off-axis. The upper structure creates dangerous torque, enough to destabilize the entire lift. Decision: split the load. The upper axle assembly is lifted separately. Each chain tightens in heavy silence. As the metal separates, we begin regaining control piece by piece. With the most dangerous load removed, the crane lowers deeper into the ravine. Chains now anchor directly to the main frame, where gravity is more stable, more predictable. Then, the critical moment. Tension rises. Controlled. Steady. The truck begins to lift, rotating slowly in midair. The cargo box stands nearly vertical, revealing the interior and scattered debris below. Through careful angle adjustments and synchronized crane movement, the massive structure begins to respond. I ease the winch millimeter by millimeter, ensuring the smoothest possible landing. No shock loads, no imbalance. We did it. Cold sweat runs down my back, hands still tense from every movement. But in that moment, the feeling of victory is real. Three consecutive recoveries, hundreds of thousands of pounds of steel handled safely, all made possible by precision and flawless coordination. Heavy recovery isn't just a job, it's skill, experience, and the mindset behind every decision. There is always pressure, risk, and a razor-thin line between control and chaos. If you want to see more high-stakes recoveries like this, hit like and subscribe, because the next challenge is already waiting.